Well, it's going to be not on a constant basis for the videos since I have to keep finding sources to keep paying for flash drives. It's 2:46 p.m. West Coast time. It's December 9th, 2024. The Weaver Agency of Roseman, California. The diary of the griever named John Weaver, which is me. Yeah, I've let it slide for a few hours at this point because I needed more biological shutdown, which means I need more sleep. And I avoided the constant rush of trying to get their views and news and everything else out there saying, but I gotta say this thing about this certain situation over here. I gotta say this thing because and do the word salad and drive people crazy for the damn thing. That's not exactly what I was going for anyway. A few hours ago in Pennsylvania, at a McDonald's, we had the gentleman who did the killing of that United Healthcare CEO arrested. So an employee over there recognized the guy, called 911. Short time later, he's in there eating food. I dare not mention the name, but I'm going to mention it once. Luigi Mangione, 26 years old, according to New York Police Department's person of interest list. He had a ghost gun, 3D created killing machine, and he had ID with him, multiple IDs. And he wrote a 3-page document critical of corporate America. I'm sorry, it just doesn't seem packed for this kid. 26-year-old pissed off at corporate America that badly, and he was a college student. Doesn't, I'm sorry, I don't get it. I don't get it. You don't stalk a guy and kill him just because you can't stand corporate America unless you had a personal vendetta against the guy. You could have found another corporate schmuck who got billions of dollars. You could have did something to him. I'm sorry, this doesn't work for me in my head. I can understand if it was a personal. I can understand if it was personal reasons against the guy. But this is too cold on this one. Smiling and laughing at people and thinks it was a game. Think it was a game. I'm sorry, I can't deal with this guy. It just doesn't track. In a few minutes, they're going to have him arraigned. They're going to have him arraigned out in Pennsylvania. I don't get it with this kid. He's a kid to me. He had writings critical of the healthcare industry. Well, hell, I could talk about critical writings critical to healthcare industry, but I don't do the writings. I do video. I do life story. I don't have proof. All I have is stories. So we get one thing here. Food. A lot of the onliners, a lot of people on social media are laughing it up and making jokes about the damn thing, saying he deserved it, a dirty, rotten creep. For his decisions he's made, yeah. But I can understand if we actually had a personal vendetta, if we were personally injured by the guy, we would have that kind of animosity towards him. We would feel that. We would feel that anger and hatred. We would feel that vitriol. We would feel vindicated because we had a representative who claimed that spot. Specifically because he was injured, we could focus on him and claim, he is our champion against this stuff and we struck a blow. But no, that's not happening here. because something screwed up this kid's thinking for a 3-page memo, a manifesto of how much he hates corporate America, and therefore he's got to make someone heard about it and freak out the rest of the people. He targeted. He targeted. It wasn't just nilly willy. He targeted the guy. Was that all right? Because I know other people online are saying, yes, it's all right, it's all right, it's all right. I'm like, no, it ain't. You support the CEO. No, I don't support his greed and his avarice. I don't support his company's tactics. I don't support any of the tactics used by any other corporation and corporate media and corporate period. And I knew a long time ago. And I should have had it mentioned out there a long time ago that we were seeing corporate America making more and more of an impact and influence. And we actually had corporate America back in the 1800s and 1900s doing the same damn shit. We just didn't see it. Even earlier than that, we actually had corporations trying to make their mark. So I'm no guru. I am no seer or psychic or physic or anything else like that. No, I just kind of figured that corporate America was going to be controlling everything, including military and governments, and being the established rule. Hell, we made books about it, movies about it, talked about it that way. Dystopias that we were dealing with. Well, welcome to the dystopia we're dealing with right now. We're not in a utopia, we're in a dystopia. That's what we're dealing with right now. And so we're going to be going after people left and right who made a lot of money, but who didn't care about people, who cared about profits. So I guess maybe we can use this guy as the martyr, if that's the general thinking among people in the social media and other platforms, that they want to use this guy as a martyr. And maybe this guy was feeling a martyr complex anyway. He is going to be their hero and champion. I hate to say it, but he's going to be long forgotten on this one. But knowing these guys who want a martyr that badly, they're going to put this guy and prop him up and tell people that this is our guy. How dare you? They're going to be dealing with this like crazy. I'm watching news on a couple of platforms here. Their public and press are watching the Pennsylvania police station. They're going to see this guy and they're going to be throwing questions at him as he's going to be transported to a nearby courthouse where they're going to have special arraignment for this guy. Any other kind of killer, they wouldn't do this kind of thing, except they did it. But he murdered a corporate CEO, so therefore we got to have a splash over this damn thing. We got to have our martyr. We got to have our symbol. We got to have. Oh God, we're in trouble now. The chats that they have on YouTube are going nuts. Every time there's live going on, and they got the live chats. I suppose the people who are monitoring it all are simply amazed of how much hatred and vitriol there is towards the CEO. And they probably want to get rid of everybody and anybody, and oh, we're going to have that here. We're going to have that here. People with a lot of cameras, cell phones, trying to record the moment. Everybody else trying to disband and stuff. They're running away. They're running away. They're going to places. I'm watching this on live. It's something to see. They're all trying to capture the moment of this killer caught because he murdered a CEO. Oh no! And the other people are going, yay! You're going to be asking me about this one? I'm like, if we're dealing with a serial killer, and then they catch the bastard, Okay, I'll freak out about that one. Killing of a CEO because he is a rich CEO, because he's multi-billionaire, and his company stole money from everyone else. I'd rather see the company go down in flames or change entirely, but it ain't going to happen. I mean, change should happen where there's supposed to be an insurance company helping people with their bills because of the medical situation's going on. But no, we're not getting that, are we? No, no, no. We can't have that. We have that. Oh, no, we can't. We got other companies doing the same damn thing, and the CEOs are afraid because there's probably going to be another nut job out there looking for their own guy to do something, and everyone's going to be going, "Yay, another martyr for our cause!" I was always looking for the personal. I was looking for the personal beef. I was looking in this guy if he actually had people affected by him. And every time I kept seeing a picture of him, I'm always disappointed. A happy guy. A sociopath. A sociopath. So I am constantly disappointed right now on how this whole thing's turning out. I don't know what to make of it. I was looking for a pained guy. I was looking for someone exhibiting a hell of a lot of pain, a lot of grief, that he had been wronged. His universe had been wronged. He had been wronged by this guy. A personal beef. I could deal with that one. I could say, okay, now you got your martyr. But an idealistic fool and idiot saying, well, I think I'll do anything. I'll just like bring up a gun here, get my ammunition, and going over here and doing some stuff to another guy. How about that? Everybody will love me. And then go into a McDonald's and just say, oh, I want a Happy Meal or something like that, and start eating and just and not even worry, not even panicking that he's going to get caught, that he's already been plastered at him. He already knows he's already been plastered. He already thought of this damn thing out. He's got a martyr complex. He wants to die one way or another in front of people. Say, people will worship me. That's a massive egomaniac right there. That's a megalomaniac. A sociopath I could freak out about. This guy's a regular nut job. If he really wants to have 3 page, then he's a megalomaniac at this point. I can't deal with schmucks like him. I really can't. So, he's going to get what he's going to get. He's going to get his fame, and then he'll be forgotten down the road. Unless something else majorly happens, that'll take his place. Syria, how about Assad? Takes his family, flies off away from Syria, and heads over to Russia for protection. Russia was one of those countries at one time in this civil war situation that fought with him and then fought against him. The Wagner Group, if I'm not mistaken. So for right now, corporate media is chewing on this one. They are feasting. And a lot of people are going to be having conniption fits over this damn thing. Go figure. I can't deal with this shit.